the financial guru. Back again on the ones and twos. BroTalkTV.com.
What's good, everybody? It is your boy, Alex, the financial guru, and we are back live in the building. And anytime I'm in the building, you know my brothers are nearby. First off, let me give a special shout out to my brother, Jay.
Yo, what's good?
What's good, Jay?
Just chilling.
I hear that you was turned up last night.
Can't speak on that.
I plead the fifth. Ray, what's good?
Yo, good job, boys.
Ray says snitches get stitches. And before I introduce my brother Steve, we got a very, very, very special guest in the house, and I'm sure y'all gonna love it. And I'm super excited because, as you can see here, I got the best drink in the country at the moment. So, Steve, what's good?
Man, I'm doing amazing. I had to keep these guys in line last night.
I see that.
I had to be the adults in the room, so we had a blast, man. We turn up all the way up. We had a blast.
Normally I'm the sober one,
right?
But of course,
so
I wasn't present.
You weren't present, so I had to be the one to take control since you weren't there.
You had to be the Christian.
I had to be the Christian.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Hallelujah.
Yeah, man.
So, go ahead, Steve. I want you to introduce our very special guest today.
Yeah, man, we have an amazing guest with us today. Guest is named Dr. LaShawn Peart, who is the CEO of T Royale. And she has a lovely background, and I'm just going to introduce her. Dr. LaShawn Peart graduated from the University of Miami with a degree in Bachelor's of Science, majoring in biology, and minoring in chemistry. She went on to pursue her medical career and finished at New York Medical College. After graduating from medical school, Dr. Peart completed her fellowship in research with Cleveland Clinic in Weston, Florida. During her fellowship, she focused on functional medicine and its natural effect on patients. Upon completing her fellowship, Dr. Peart began her career working at the research supplement company for several years. Dr. Peart had the ability to merge her expertise in medicine, research, and natural functional medicine. Dr. Peart desires to help people enjoy a healthier lifestyle. She wanted to create a product that would be beneficial for everyone. Dr. Peart aspired to formulate an organic loose leaf tea full of delicious flavors infused with herbs, vitamins, and nutrients. Dr. Peart is excited to have created her organic functional tea line, T Royale.
Yes.
The idea of T Royale was birthed from a God-given dream she had one night. Dr. Peart woke up remembering that she marveled over holding a new innovative tea in her hand. Dr. Peart's theme for T Royale is healthier living one sip at a time. It is truly her passion to help people enjoy a healthier lifestyle. Life is not forever on earth, so eat, drink, work, and enjoy the life that God has blessed you with healthy. Come on, everybody, let's welcome Dr. Peart. Welcome, Dr. Peart, on Bro Talk TV. Welcome.
Thank you.
It's amazing on what you've done. You've given we all tasted your tea, and I'm going to say for something that's organic and healthy, it tastes delicious.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I drank the slim tea, the slim line, like Monday, and I woke up and I thought I lost 2 pounds, but then I went out with these guys and I put it right back on. Man. But welcome. So tell us a little bit about your product. Tell us about your service, kind of what you do. Amazing bio, so that gives us a full background of your T Royale, but to give us a little bit more.
All right. Well, it's a pleasure to be here with you guys. Thank you so much for the wonderful introduction. So T Royale, as you mentioned, it's an organic functional tea line. It's brewed from loose leaf tea leaves. And I believe I was speaking with Ray the other day about once you taste like tea from loose leaf tea leaves, you really can't go back to like the tea bag or the powder.
Yeah.
So it has a really delicious flavor, and it's infused with supplements and vitamins. So it's there to help support your body be the healthiest that it can be. So we have the energy that helps to support the mental energy and the physical body energy. I want to say that's one of the most different things compared to the other energy drinks out there. The energy that T Royale has helps to support that mental energy. And we have the Slim that helps burn that abdominal fat and ramps up the metabolism, and also helps to balance out those sugars and carbs that we may be, ingesting throughout the day. And right now, the holy grail is the immunity, which is really important in today's age and time to help boost that immune system. So it has like that elderberry and that vitamin C in there. So you're able to combat, the cold, the flu, this whole pandemic going on right now. So this is the line T Royale. It's delicious, 0 calories, and it's healthy.
Did you say 0 calories?
It is 0 calories.
0 calories.
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing. So when did you initially think about pursuing this business venture? I know you have that medical background, but when did it actually begin thinking about it?
About like 2 or 3 years ago, I would say, while I was at the supplement company, I used to, while I was talking to the patients, I would like to sip my tea, and I really saw the benefits of the supplements in these patients. And I was like, man, let's just put these together and get a tea with some supplements in there. And that's how the whole idea came from. I mean, I had the dream of the beverage in my hand, and I'm like, what are we going to do? And then I just had that idea. So about 2-3 years ago, while I was at the supplement company.
Okay.
Yes.
That's amazing. So what made you pursue the business? And then the second part of that question is, did you face any type of obstacles? Because, as entrepreneurs, and there's a lot of entrepreneurs at this table, we understand the obstacles that you would face when trying to put out any type of product. So kind of share a little bit about that journey.
Yes. So, I mean, as any entrepreneur knows, it's definitely a lot of work. And at the end of the day, I believe every entrepreneur just doesn't want to have to check in to a 9-to-5 if they don't have to.
Come on now.
If
You
can
preaching
have
my language now.
Yes.
Come on, Pastor.
Yes.
Your new name is Pastor Peart.
Yes,
That's it.
So, I mean, if you could have some type of passive income on the side until it's like a full-time thing, I mean, definitely that's the way to go in today's day and age, I believe. And I mean, there's definitely obstacles if you're new to the industry like me. I don't know anybody that's in the beverage industry. I haven't been in it before. So the obstacle is just the research, finding out what are the resources, how do you get a co-packer? How do you get labels and SKUs and things like that? So it's just like a lot of research and things. I mean, sometimes you go into the wrong resource, and then you rewind and start over again, and like, dang, okay, all right, that was wrong, let me start over again. But yeah, it's the obstacle is really just taking the time to research, but you'll definitely get over it for sure.
All right, so one of the things that Bro Talk TV we pride ourselves on is bringing those entrepreneurs here.
Yes.
So we definitely appreciate you sharing that. But is there one thing that you wish you had known when you began this, that now looking back, hindsight, that, maybe I would have done something different, something that you would want to share?
Yes. And, I would share this for anybody starting their own business. Kickstarter, I'm not sure if you guys heard of that, but it's a really good platform when you want to kickstart a business. And I learned afterwards, a little too late, that you need to start getting that word out and building those followers and getting your whole clientele before you even start Kickstarter, before you even start preparing, Kickstarter. People who are most successful with getting all their funds within 1 or 2 days, it's because they already started the 6 months prior to. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, that's something that I learned. I started, and then I was trying to get the word out, hey, go to Kickstarter. This is my product. This is this. And, the whole thing with Kickstarter is pretty much you're getting pre-orders for a business that hasn't really started yet. So it's not really like a donation. They're just, buying the product beforehand in advance. So, I mean, anybody who's starting a business, try Kickstarter, but build your followers first on social media, get the word out. So when it launches, you have everybody ready to, get that pre-order in.
All right. So what are
I'm sorry, Steve.
Yeah.
Can I just ask
Sure.
you a question? this is a serious question. So, I know. Jay shared this on a previous episode. So, if you're struggling with ED, would this be good? Like, would this help?
The immunity, energy, and slim, I would say no. But I did have a product, which I am going to launch again, which was called Sexy.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay, so that's the good one for you, Jay. That's the one.
And that used to fly off the shelf for the older people. It was very interesting. All the grandmas were like, let me get some of that.
Oh, no.
Like, oh, look, okay.
You're sexy.
But, no, we got to talk a little bit more about Sexy, though. You can't just drop it. I know it's coming soon, right?
It is coming soon. It's gonna be. It's a cold chai tea line. So
What's
that's
gonna be on that label?
proceed with caution. So I mean, for sure, right now this is like a room temperature when like you could have it on the shelf, and it's has more longevity. So when the cold line, it'll be about 3 months you could have that on the shelf. So right now I'm like, let me go with the one that will last a little longer on shelves before I launch that cold line. So Sexy will be coming back soon.
Ooh,
Okay,
awesome.
all right.
I like that.
This help for you, Jay.
So, so let me ask you a question. I'm looking at the bottles, which is packaged great. It's a glass bottle.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What is the shelf life once it's packaged?
2 years.
2 years.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So it does. Okay. That's good. And then I noticed
It won't last that long though.
it won't last that long. Right?
Yeah.
So
Not in my house.
So do we just take one and just down it? Like, is it something that we measure out when we're taking the energy tea or the slim tea? Do we just take? Is it a meal replacement? To give us a little bit more on how we are supposed to intake the product.
So each bottle is 2 servings. So you get 2 servings per bottle. Like for energy, whenever you feel like you need an extra boost, you could drink half the bottle. And if you want an extra boost again towards the end of the day, drink the rest, or you can save it for tomorrow. Once you open it, I would say consume it at least within the next 3 days once it's opened. It tastes great refrigerated. It tastes great hot. I mean, a lot of people, once they warm it up, it's just so aromatic and delicious. And a lot of people don't go back to the cold. So each way, you could drink it either way. The slim, that one is a little different. This is the one where if you want to see the results of that fat burning in the abdominals, in that stomach area, it's every day for the next month or 2 months for you to see the results. For immunity, you could do this. I do this to boost my immune system. Like usually it was once or twice a week. If you feel like a little scratchy throat coming on, you do it every day for like the next week and you'll be good.
What if you're coughing?
If you're coughing, drink it. Drink it for the next week.
The Rona byproduct.
It's like if you believe that you might contract it, start gulping this down ASAP.
Yes.
So so one of the things that I noticed off the bat is the pictures, the images that you have, and the directions, the nutrition on. I mean, it's very well put together. How did you come up with just the marketing and what it looks like?
It was research. I was looking at products around the world, different countries that were similar, and seeing like what type of look I liked. So I pretty much just screenshot a couple of pictures of different products around the world and made a template off of that, and got someone abroad to help work on it with me.
It's amazing, by the way. I just think it's very clean.
If I listen, when I purchased the first 2 bottles and I tasted it, I couldn't believe how official it was.
Yeah.
Most people it's in like plastic and things like that, and
Especially starting out.
so
Actually, that's a question. How long you been doing this?
On the shelf, like for a year.
So like for me,
It's amazing.
anytime I see another black entrepreneur, my instinct automatically is just to support.
Right.
But just because we support doesn't mean that it's good. It's just, it's just within us. So when I supported and I actually tasted it, and I was like, this is amazing. Like I would drink this over Honest Tea. Like anyone who knows me knows I drink tea, like tea all day. So Honest Tea, what's the other name brands? Arizona, all them other tea. Like this kills it by far.
Nice.
Like I couldn't believe that. Like I gotta give you a special kudos. Like
For sure,
special
for sure,
kudos
for
for
sure.
that. Like
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So, One of the things in addition to that is just the directions on the back. Like you specify the step by step. Talk a little bit about that and the nutrition. I know that your background, you do research medicine, so it's even more authenticated because you're coming from the source, and then you pride yourself on being organic. So tell us a little bit about the ingredients. Tell us a little bit about the nutritions and the directions that's on the bottle.
Yes. So each bottle, I wanted to put some health tips on there. So, for immunity, it's the elderberry and the vitamin C. And because I'm coming from, that supplement background, I know exactly what is the amount for most of the population that's needed to give that desired effect. And that's one thing I pride myself on, because there's some products out there, when you look at the ingredients, you're like, okay, that's a little dab, a little pinch. That's not going to do anything. But each bottle has what is needed for each person to have the desired effect. And I wanted additional tips on each SKU to help people. Like for the immune system, if you want to keep our immune system boosted all the time, you want to make sure that we're exercising, we're drinking at least 2 liters of water, we're doing our multivitamins and probiotics, and those are some of the directions we have on there, like simple things like wash your hands.
Yeah.
Right. Now we all know how important that is. Now. How many people weren't washing their hands? Right. Slim, I mean, there's directions on there as well, or just additional healthy tips on HIIT exercise. I mean, I think that's the best exercise, is pretty much where, you have that high interval intensity training, and it helps to ramp up that metabolism. Also, intermittent fasting is a really nice one. It, outside of helping to support like a healthy body weight, it also helps to support healthy cholesterol levels, healthy sugar levels, and just overall helps to balance out the body good. So those are some of the tips on the bottles. I just want to give some extra additional information for people to continue to live a healthy life.
So I just want to ask one question. So a person like me, I play basketball 3 to 4 times a week, and I want to lose some of this body fat. When I was 16, it came off in a day. I've been playing now for weeks, and that scale hasn't moved. So just want to make sure. So I would use the Slim Tea, and then basketball is kind of similar to like HIIT. So Slim Tea, HIIT, drink half before it and then half afterward, or something like that.
You could drink half in the morning, half at night. I would say put it behind like when you have any carbs and sugars.
Okay.
That's the best time to do it. Like don't drink it when like you're fasting, you haven't had anything, because you want it to help with the sugars and the carbs. So once a day after like a meal.
Perfect.
So, and you mentioned Slim Tea in the abdomen area. Is that where it targets? Tell us a little bit more about the makeup of that line.
Okay, so the Slim Tea has a herb called gymnosperma infused in it, and that helps to burn the abdominal fats. And it also helps to make sure when we eat the carbohydrates and we drink or eat the sugars, it helps the body not to absorb them. So we're eliminating them faster instead of absorbing it and holding on to it. And then the green tea in there as well, that one's really well known for helping to boost up the metabolism. So we're burning those additional calories.
So you drink it after a meal or during a meal, or when is the best results?
It could be after.
Okay.
It could be after, and it could be during, but it is best just overall when you're drinking anything to drink at least 20 minutes after your meal.
All right. Is there any problem of drinking more than 1 bottle a day? Does that speed up the process?
Because
Just in case.
I know me.
I know.
I'm a type of person, when I go in, I go all the way. So I'm like, yo, what you doing? Sipping on some Slim Tea.
I'm thirsty. Grab a Slim Tea.
That's exactly my thought, actually.
So please let me know, because he's talking about me. So.
Well, that's a really good question. So yes, I wouldn't do more than 2 bottles, and it's actually on the label itself. Like, don't do more than 2 bottles. It has actual supplements there, and you don't want to like overdo it. Overdose yourself in the supplement. So no more than 2 bottles.
Got you.
A day.
And that should be once in the morning, once in the afternoon kind of deal?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And for the energy tea, can I replace that with replace energy tea for like Gatorade or Powerade?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So is it okay to drink more than 1 tea line? Like, so let's say, all right, I'm working out, I'm eating, I drink Slim Tea, half a bottle. all right, I need to get some energy. I'm gonna drink energy tea before I work out. Like, is it okay to kind of mix? Because you really do hit on key lines: the energy, the slim, and then immune system. So kind of help us understand what your recommendation is with your lines.
So immunity so it all depends on the person. So if it's someone that generally needs energy boost, some people are just live from morning to night. So if that's you, then okay, energy is not for you. I would do more of the immunity. Like the immunity, I feel is like for everybody. Right now, we need to keep our immune system boosted. So that one you could do in the morning, in the night, in the evening. That's fine. And I mean, if you skinny mini, then you don't need slim. But if you want to kind of, trim down the waist area, then slim is definitely, a product for you.
Okay.
One of y'all, she talking about skinny mini.
Listen, I'm drinking slim tea, so that's how I'm skinny.
Where energy at? Some energy.
So just a couple more questions, and then it kind of open it up for the guys to kind of chime in a little bit more. But what would be the best advice you would give to someone that was interested in pursuing a similar line or career in drinks or teas and stuff like that? Something I guess you can pull from your experience and your professional background.
Definitely network and find like a corporation or a business or some type of platform that has all those networks together. Like for me, there is a network for beverage companies called BevNet. And pretty much anyone that's in the beverage, industry is a part of that. I mean, from Pepsi, Coca-Cola to Lipton to Arizona, everybody's there, and they meet like twice a year. They have conferences, and like thousands of people are there, and they pretty much teach you about what are the new resources, what are the people who are just coming out that are very successful, and what they did and how they got successful. What was their exit strategy? Who bought them out? And they just teach you on that. Pretty much, they call it like a beverage school. And then you get to bring your product there as well for people for like Walmart's there, Publix there, people are there, they're looking at your product, they're tasting it, and it opens up doors as well for people to, want to get your product in retail. So BevNet, anybody in the beverage industry, I would say check that out. They have a website, they have a podcast as well where they just interview people in that business.
Wow.
I actually got a question. So where can we get T Royale? I see you got a shirt.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you for asking. So T Royale, it's www.troyale.com, Amazon, and also Walmart.com. And so that's the online platforms that T Royale is sold at. It's at a couple of cafe stores and supplement stores. So Fort Lauderdale, there's a Life Extension retail supplement store. So it's sold there as well. Yeah, and,
shoot.
What's up?
We're interviewing a multimillionaire.
That's amazing. Right?
That's the two biggest retailers online. Like, you can't beat that.
Absolutely. That's amazing. Fellas, anything else that maybe you would want to ask us, or fellas you want to ask Dr. Peart?
I actually have a question.
All
So
right.
another one we always like to make sure we make space for is where can we follow you? Where can we find you?
Absolutely.
Yes.
We like to find the hookups. So
yes.
specials and prices and all that.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll give them out.
Yeah.
So T Royale is on Instagram and Facebook at T Royale, TeaRoyal. And also you could subscribe to the website as well, troyale.com. There's blogs that I have or additional health tips as well where you could follow, join.
All right. And what is the price for each bottle, right? And how are they packaged? How are they sold? Are they by the pair, half dozen, single? Tell us a little bit about the product and price points.
So online on troyale.com, they're sold by 4-bottle packs and 8-bottle packs. So 4-bottle pack is $25, 8-bottle pack is $50. And right now, if you use the code FREESHIP, you get free shipping.
Oh, right. And that's on Amazon and Walmart.com, or is it direct on your site?
That's on my site.
Okay.
Amazon, it's around the same price point, and Walmart.com as well, same price point.
For the free shipping, I meant.
Oh, the free shipping,
Yeah.
I apologize. That's only on troyale.com. So,
okay.
yes.
TRoyale.com.
Go there for your discount.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Listen, it's been a pleasure. I mean, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for sharing Thank you for sharing. It's been amazing. Come on, man. Give it up. Give a shout out to T Royale, the official broette.
Yeah, you are officially a broette.
Thank you for joining us. Again, www.troyale.com. Let's support Dr. Peart. It is a pleasure having you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Peace.
Peace
Peace out.
Bye.